And we are back. The Geek Initiative and Creeping Aberration. We have had our break. I was going to say we've had our nibbles, but Anderloss is still eating.
And me.
Oh, and you. Yes. Oh, and him.
I'm having a bit of a cake. Is your camera moved?
Mine?
Whose?
I think so. That better?
I was just curious. I mean, you're fairly central, so it doesn't really matter too much.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so the sun is setting, and you leave your kind of common area, go down the corridor, go down the next one, to the end, left, then first left, and you enter a large dining room.
Are we doing rule of left?
Yeah. And Hathaliel is stood there, and he shows you in. He shows you in, leads you through into what is actually a smaller dining room. Off to the side, a more cosy one, probably more for staff. But in there, you find Ambassador Sylvain sat there.
Are we not important enough to eat in the main dining room?
Well, he stands as you enter, bows his head. Please sit. I thought it'd be better and more comfortable in here than out in that formal large dining room.
Okay.
In here, we can be a simple group of people enjoying a nice meal without having to go through all the pleasantries and etiquettes that a large meal like that goes and implies. And he kind of smiles to you and then sits down.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming we're all sitting down as well.
Yeah. He smiles to you all. Let's eat and discuss what in Escania is going on.
Of course.
And with
Well,
that, he helps
insulting.
himself to what is effectively a kind of
Buffet.
it's not really a buffet. It's just it's a small feast, really. You've got various different meats, fruits, vegetables, breads, and he looks up at you and I'll go first in the interest of openness and garnering trust.
And knowing that your hands will be clean and ours might not be.
He starts eating some of the meat. And he leans to the side and calls out, Sorrel! You've outdone yourself. This honeyed venison is fantastic. And he turns back to you as it's venison. As you might have noticed, not many deer around here. So it has to be brought in from Nathanoria by sea, heavily salted to make sure it doesn't go off.
Dry cured.
What do you do with
Really
heavily
flexing your
salted
wealth,
meat?
sir.
Not really. No, we just like decent food. There's only so much goat you can eat.
I find people particularly delicious.
Yes, we have it shipped over. And of course, Thorell, our head chef, she is amazing at... She is probably a world leader in being able to take awful foods and make them amazing.
Brilliant.
I mean, with this, I believe the process was washing it, boiling out the salt, then glazing it and roasting it with honey. It's like it's fresh. She's a master. She really is amazing. Please, all of you, enjoy yourselves. Anyway, to business.
I won't eat any of the food. Just
That's your choice. Are you specifically saying that to him, or are you just?
no, I just won't eat it, and I won't drink anything at this table. I've had a water from my own water skin.
Okay.
Pilgrim's just tucking in.
Fine. You don't need to roll anything. It's just bloody nice food. Really nice food. You know, you've eaten with the Queen in Brunei. you've eaten with aristocracy in Brunei as well, and some
they
of
have
the finest
cold
foods
cannon?
in Sornan, and this is probably the best food you've ever eaten.
Do they have cold cannon?
No idea.
I'll stick to my hard mode bread.
Cold cannon, it's yummy.
Yes, we're aware of Sultanist and Kitra's experimentation with the crystals. I believe the Brunei have named them Proto-Arcanum.
That's because that's what they are.
A fitting name. I think we'll adopt that one.
It is what they are.
He sips some water and continues. These crystals, we know they're a pure form of coalesced magic, effectively magical energy in solid form.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, this makes it dangerous and unpredictable. Effectively, it's wild magic in physical form.
So it's making all those aberrants.
Exactly. And of course, this is not stopping Kitra from trying to turn a profit and gain influence. The man's insatiable in his greed. Anyway, we've been trying to track where he's getting them. He's not smart enough to create something like this. And he's not patient enough to have had learners and researchers inventing things from scratch. His way is steal, adopt, modify, weaponize, for want of a better term. He's not the sort to have had people come up with this. So unless it's sprung out of nowhere,
No,
just growing in the
definitely.
middle of the desert, then
Someone's supplying.
someone is supplying it.
Well,
Exactly.
The
So what
Sultan
you're-
says he gets it sent to him, didn't he?
Yes. Now,
So what you're saying is, this guy takes people's technological and
Don't-
biological
don't-
distinctiveness.
don't.
Stop! Is that where you were going?
There is still a meteor hovering above.
Is that where you were
Bobbo.
going?
We all know that's where he was going.
I would like to say this, you've been very hospitable to myself and my friends. And I'm sorry if it comes across as rude that I'm not partaking in this gorgeous meal that your chef has cooked. However, I would like to say I've had a very healthy awareness of being trapped and poisoned in the last few weeks and days. So I
Understandable.
will be very cautious.
Totally understandable.
Going on.
I completely
I would like to
completely
say, though,
understand, and I take no offense.
I would like to say, I would say this openly to you, showing the respect I have for your courtesy and understanding of the situation.
Not a problem.
I think the beginning question is, why?
Why what?
Why did you help us? Why are you helping us? Why
Because
have you invited us into your home?
they also want to know where it's coming from.
They do, yes, but if we're considered murderers and we are
Criminals.
considered criminals,
We're considered
we-
murderer as
we-
someone that was to do with the crystals, though.
What you have to bear in mind is that the smarter, civilized nations of the world, we talk to each other. We send missives between us,
Missives?
letters,
Oh,
and
I see.
we have received word from Brunei of your deeds.
Fair enough.
In fact, they said that you were on your way to see the Queen.
Yes.
So
We've seen
I assume that you have seen the Queen of Brunei, and
We cannot clarify whether or not we've spoken to her about such diligence or not.
wise man.
we can
Very
neither
good.
confirm nor deny.
However,
What's a
We'll
queen?
get nothing out of it.
from this information, we understand that you are trustworthy and useful, and you are trying to get to the bottom of what on earth is going on.
Yeah.
We want the same thing.
Told you.
And
Just because they're saying they want
a
something.
wise man once said, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. If these crystals are the enemy,
Then both of us.
then we consider you friends. Simple as that.
The enemy of my enemy gives me sleep that.
Very true.
No! I know where he's going with that.
No,
However-
so does Adrian.
You see it?
However, the reason why we are happy to take you in is Kitra will have you killed. You are not going to get out of this nation.
But doesn't this put
Without
you in harm's way?
Well, we're protected in the fact that he can't do anything to us without inciting a war.
No.
He's not... He's a greedy man. He's a nasty piece of work, but he's not stupid.
Are you sure about that?
He knows politics. He knows how to play the people.
But the problem is that
He actually said we did him a favour by killing somebody we didn't even know who they was because they was an aberrant. We were just getting rid of aberrants.
Yes, it's a known fact that he didn't get on well with his nephew. However, as you can see from outside earlier, the public here,
Do not know.
as soon as they're told these are the murderers of the Sultan's
Easily wrong.
nephew, that's all they need to know.
Mm.
They love him. They are indoctrinated from an early age as children that the Sultan is the be-all and end-all.
The Sultan is
If
right.
anything, some of them worship him above the truth.
Oh dear.
but here's our problem.
I'd appreciate
You're,
that.
Truth will set you free.
you're willing to help us now,
Mm-hmm.
in the sense of you believe you are safe because he's not willing to incite war.
What about the other people?
However, if we continue to try and find where these things come from, and we essentially can possibly start his downfall, a desperate man can do desperate things.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially, honestly, sometimes it's better the evil you know.
Better the devil, you know.
What's a devil?
Red thing with horns.
What's a man?
The opposite of a woman.
No, there was a quotation. What's a devil and what's a man? Or is a man disguised as devil?
I don't know.
It's very deep, especially over dinner.
Very good.
You raise a good point. Let me explain further. Our agents in Manil, and if you bring the map up and zoom into the border between Nathanoria and Escania, yep, about there.
It looks like a W.
So our agents in Manil, being one of our larger towns and right on the border of Escania, we can see that there are an increasing number of mining deliveries from the Khazrul to Escania. Now, for them to deliver to Chavaret, the only mountain pass out on that area is straight past Manil. So without even having to do much, without having to cross a border, we can see what's going on. Quite useful to have a town that close to the border sometimes. And in the past year, the deliveries have gone from one a month to about one a week.
So the crystals are
No
coming
matter
from
what
Manil then?
he is doing,
Not Manil.
that is an inordinate increase in the amount of things mined.
Transaction.
So
That's a large increase. You're talking
so-
4 times as much.
are the crystals coming from there then?
That's what we suspect.
Mm.
Unfortunately, the Nathanoria and the Khazrul, we don't exactly get on.
Mm.
One could put us as cats and dogs.
Mm.
And as such, we cannot really talk to the Khazrul. We have no ambassadors with them. They have no ambassadors with us. It is a closed border. We are not allowed to cross without the threat of war. They are not allowed to cross without the threat of war. And it is the same mostly with Kapula. So we can't do anything else.
Understand.
However,
If it's close
if we can provide you with information and transport to get there, maybe you can help us. Now, I have been led to believe that ultimately you are not after these crystals for your own gain.
No, we want to
You
destroy them.
want to find out what's causing the problems and get rid of the problems.
Mm-hmm.
The simplest way is to get rid of them at the source and to find out what It's causing them.
We're trying to hunt down.
That's what we want. We can't do it because of the political situation. You can. We
Yeah.
would like to get you across the border into Casril.
But they're not going to talk to us, though. We're not the same as them.
You're not, but you should be able to get in and at least talk to their borderlands. I mean,
What's that mean, Borderlands?
the
outskirts.
outskirts. Yeah, the people
Well-
that do talk to foreigners.
As much as I've enjoyed your company, how long will this take to get transport arranged? So I would like to get out of this place.
That's one of our problems.
The doctor in lockdown?
If you step outside this building,
We're not protected.
there's plenty of people out there that have probably been paid to take a pot shot at you.
Hmm.
It's not going to take much to take you all out.
Right.
You've seen what happened with just market dwellers.
Understandable.
Imagine with a bunch of guards or other people all wound up.
Can you arrange transport outside the city gates?
So another way out than the front?
There is the possibility that we could board up or close curtains on a carriage or a cart or something and send that to one of our boats.
They're going to expect that.
They know you're in here.
I have a
They're going to expect something like that.
Do you have a hearse?
No.
No.
I have a plan, if I may suggest it to yourself.
Is it blowing the doors off?
No. We're not Italians.
How do you know?
Actually, I believe it's Nathanorians that blow.
Oh,
those
is
up.
it? Oh, I see. Very well.
Not the Capulans.
No. Well, I have a suggestion. I may cast a spell which will give me and my companions here invisibility for an hour.
It's not going
I've
to be
got-
good enough, unfortunately.
I've got a hidden step.
He has a lot of guards and a lot of spies. He has people, magic users, that are paid to pretend to be people. They may be paid to just run a small cafe.
But if they
But-
don't see us cast the invisibility spell, they wouldn't be able to know we're there.
Now,
they be able-
these people, one of their jobs is to cast true seeing.
Would that allow them to see someone doing hidden step?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
They will see you doing they will see through any disguise, any trick you try and play. That's the power of these people.
So how are we getting?
Yeah.
That is why they are paid by him. That is why he is so powerful. He has an iron grip on this.
So
So how do you get
nation-
past true sight or whatever it's called?
Yeah, really.
There must be a way.
That's the thing. Even with a carriage, they're going to know people are in there. They're going to know you've come from here. They're going to know you're going to there. I don't know.
Hence the reason for a hearse.
I don't
We
know
are gonna
what
be-
that is.
They had hearses all over the
Well,
world.
A hearse is technically, I believe, a make.
Is it?
Mm.
Pretty sure it was, but effectively coffins.
Coffin.
They're still going to check. They're going to have ways of seeing inside as you go past, and they're going to know halfling, kobold.
We can decide what we look like.
They're going to see.
Right, so what's the best way?
Effectively, just trying to trick them isn't going to work.
Could we get to the gatehouse and possibly just get off it?
No. I have a few people putting their heads together, trying to come up with ideas. We'll see what happens.
Is there a way of
Tonight, rest.
blocking true sight?
Not really.
There
Not
must
without
be.
them
Can't be
knowing.
Not without
completely
them knowing.
You
infallible.
can do things, but they would
You
know.
can dispel magic and that stops true sight, but they'll know that magic's been dispelled.
Yeah, but if they don't see where it's coming from.
Then they will raise an alarm.
Mm.
And there will be plenty of by doing so there will be
Well-
multiple others around, and they will then look.
So you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Yes, that's why you
Lovely.
are at the moment trapped here. You are my guests. They will not do anything. They may write me a few letters telling me how upset they are
How evil we supposed to
and
be.
how we are looking after criminals or something like that. But I'm used to these sort of conversations. I can bat them off. I can hold them at bay until we've come up with an idea.
Right. Well, you,
But now-
you let us know when you've figured something out.
For now, you know what we would like from you.
Now it's
We are
what we
trying to
want.
help you,
Now it's what we want from you.
which I'm guessing is out
Diplomatic community.
Okay.
Well, after all this is done, I want a nice little cabin. I've been looking at your map. I want a nice little cabin in Ketherwin.
You can
I'm
buy
sure
one
by
there.
the time this is all over, as an adventurer, you will have enough money to get yourself a little cabin.
Is there
to
anything
build
about
from.
money?
You can pay for it.
Well, I'm sure you can go and build your own. It's not like
Sounds nice, doesn't it?
it's not that there's many trees. Yeah, they're like we're running out of trees. You know,
Don't kill
grow
the
them.
trees.
We grow them rather fast.
I just
Careful,
Don't kill the trees.
I just want a small plot of I just want a small plot of land.
I'm sure it's not going to be a problem. Wherever it is you decide that you want to rest, we can sort.
It's better than at the bottom of the ocean.
Now,
Right there, on next to that tree.
Okay.
Right there.
Oh dear God.
Okay.
I'm not chopping that tree down for wood. That tree's staying there, but I'm
no,
putting it
Anderloss
right
did.
there.
You build it into the tree.
No,
That tree
Anderloss
is a-
waited till you were asleep, then chopped the tree down.
That tree is a central feature of the house.
He just went up to it and went.
So you're basically saying you want a tree house,
No, that's
No,
fine.
because it's on the floor.
but if it's a central part of the house, that means the house is built around it. It's still a tree house.
Fine, then it's a tree house.
It's just a very big tree house.
And it's on the floor.
Right, so I
It's going to
suppose,
walk around going.
I suppose we're resting then.
Hmm?
I don't know about you lot, but it's been I'm just going to go upstairs and
No.
rest for a bit.
Yes. So yeah, you finish your meal unless you've got any other questions.
Unless
for
we
this
want to play
evening.
cards. Do you want to play cards?
Hmm.
You know, you are free to go back to your room, your
Sure,
common room
okay.
area. Do what you like.
We can play cards.
If there's
Oh.
nothing specific you want to do other than just play cards and whatever, then
I'll let them play cards.
you
I'm
can come
not
back
too
the next
fussed
morning
about
and
it.
have
You don't want to join Elzana?
I'm going to have Anderloss marvel at my shuffling.
Okay, I'm going to do a perception check.
My God, man, you're rubbish.
Depends where he rolls. He might well be.
I'm watching you. Make sure you don't cheat. 27 on perception.
27 on perception. 22 on sleight of hand.
Okay. I've been with you long enough. I know that you cheat.
Yeah,
Yeah. I know you ain't got
that
an
last
ace.
lock should have gone on top.
It's good. But, yeah. No, I'll talk. And then we'll
Bobbo
talk.
gets
That's
banned
okay.
from all tournaments.
I'm like, so Bobbo, we haven't really sat down and talked much. We know each other and all that, and I help look after you and stuff. But what? No, but did you ever think what would happen if we actually died? You know, while we're on this crazy adventure and never actually settling down. You
Is
think?
it me or is it getting romantic?
Hmm.
No.
I don't know. I think. No, never really thought about it.
Well, you got to think about it sometime. We're all going to die eventually, yes?
My heart will go.
Shut up! This isn't romantic.
That song always sounds like she sings hot dogs.
I would like you to know if I die, I would like to be buried in my home.
Ah,
But it's very far
Where is your home?
wherever you are.
where Max is.
As Bobbo's going like this out the window.
Yeah.
and
And Anderloss is like,
Doesn't have to be fancy. Just chuck me in the lake.
I swear there was a whole thing about Max and Anderloss. Sharing a
a fleeting look or
a
something.
moment
No.
She was very fond of him.
that Adrian complained at me for making a joke
I
about.
know, right? There's ruin in this really
Mm.
cool moment. But it's
I'll
like,
stop complaining at you now.
but it's like, no, I
You
just
changed everything.
almost dying more than once has kind of made me think,
You want to settle down and have kids with Bobbo.
no, there's more important things in life than having
Kids?
an adventure and a grand scheme.
Yeah.
Very important. You don't lose yourself.
I never really thought about dying.
Well,
Loss is getting very deep
I
in Bobbo.
mean,
No.
I mean,
watching your friends die and be unable to help them changes you.
I might start to you, to be fair.
Oh no, but I was non-lethal. Yeah, that was just love tap.
No, when we first met, you nearly killed me.
Oh, but you were trying to kill me. That's fair. But no, I would like to say, I think you, Snuggum, and Elzana, even though I don't say it much, mean a lot to me.
Ooh.
And that's important.
Meanwhile, Elzana's snoring her head off in her room.
Understandable.
Welling up.
Shut up.
Hey, I can't sleep. I might as well allow my character to sleep.
I would like you to know, friend, that as long as you and the others are in danger, I will do my best to keep you alive. And if it comes to the situation of saving me and escaping yourselves, I would like to think you take the option for one.
My heart will go.
Shut up! Stop hurting this!
Have you seen it? Oh, I can't say that. I'm in my room sleeping. I was going to say, have
You
you seen
are
how little his legs are?
And that all depends on the kobold.
Oh, understandable.
Hmm.
Right. Well, Anderloss will say, well, good game. I'm gonna go upstairs and pray. See you.
My dice roll is still carrying on from last night.
It's going to go and pray.
For God's sake! I'm a cleric! Behave yourself!
There's plenty of clergy that have children, you know.
No! Behave yourself, man. Anderloss flips off the sky as he's leaving.
I'm so glad I stopped myself from that next comment.
Oh, good.
No.
Can we not have a deep role-playing moment? Oh,
Apparently Adrian says no.
golly gosh.
After
And then made some dodgy noises.
after complaining that he
Anyway.
can't have deep moments within RPG because I ruin it, he then ruins it himself.
I'm just joining in now.
So,
Can't beat him, join him.
yeah.
Now you. Looks like we're getting a bit stuttering. Never mind.
What's that?
So the next morning, sorry, it's just the connection. But
Oh, okay.
next morning, you wake up. You've had a long rest. You're all healed. You know how it is. You miraculously wake up and you feel fantastic.
I was about to ask.
All those aches and pains have just gone.
I hadn't taken
If
any of
only.
it, so.
Oh, actually, saying that,
Saying what?
I had like 9 hit points.
Snuggum.
I'm rubbing one out.
No, Snuggum gets all his hit point back. He just looks tired all the time.
Oh, Snuggum, come here. We must heal you before you rest. Smack, smack, smack.
I feel fine. I'll have you sleep. Smack.
Radiant damage.
So
Inflict wounds. Radiant. No.
you're all fully healed. You go down to breakfast, and
Oh, lovely.
you arrive there, and Sylvain's reading through various notes and scrolls that kind of things that he receives every morning as an ambassador.
I'm just going to go straight up to him and go, maybe you should think about having a curfew on your bards.
What do you mean?
Sorry.
Me and Anderloss were playing cards last night and you had a really terrible singer there. So,
Oh,
something
yeah.
about hot dogs and all that sort of stuff.
You really ruined the vibe.
Oh dear God.
Well, hey, what can you do? It's the mob.
Understandable. They're outside the window singing. Damn it! If they can't kill us, they'll ruin our
Some of them are
evening.
shouting, down with them, and others are going, my heart will go on.
And the others are going, hot dogs!
Hot dogs for sale.
And you even had some singing Love Tack Baby.
It's a love tap, baby.
This town, if they can't kill you,
Love
they'll
Tack
break your mind.
Baby!
How many lights are there?
I don't know
And then,
anymore.
you could go Love Tack Baby and then it goes Love Tap Riot.
I wake up with 50% damage from bleeding from the ears.
And Lost is just sitting in the corner.
Okay, you can write that down.
Really? You're saying I can't sing? Good to know.
And
No.
Lost is sitting in
DM.
the corner. The DM. Yeah.
So,
Or as his t-shirt says, the dungeon. Oh, it does say Dungeon Master. I thought it was your other one.
No.
this is a Marston's one, aka voice generator.
Mhm.
Yeah, he puts the paper down. Let us eat quickly. We need to make some plans, don't we? Really does appear that Kitra doesn't like you.
Oh dear.
By law, he cannot touch you.
Yes.
You've made it through his labyrinth.
Yes.
You are
He
free.
said we were free.
However,
There's always
that doesn't mean
however.
that made-up charges by guards or civilian accidents cannot befool you.
Mm-hmm.
He's doubled the guards between here and the docks.
Lovely.
So docks is not an option.
We have a ship ready to go.
We have a ship and it sails.
The Sinastra. She's a fast ship. She's waiting to leave with you on it.
Mm-hmm.
I just still can't see how to get you there.
I have a plan. We murder 2 guards, dress of the guards, go to the port.
Yeah, I think they're going to expect that one.
I think they might still spot who you are.
I don't know. We could be very deceptive.
Unless they got true sight.
As I say, they've got people
We're not
with true
using
sight.
magic.
They can see you.
We're just gonna lie.
Now, like I say, he has his Nasto secret police on corners everywhere. You never know whether or not that market stall holder
It's
is
that old
one,
man I can
whether
sense.
that old man reading the local paper or that cafe owner. You just don't know who it is. These Nasto and nasty people. At this point, Hafaliel comes running in with this screwed up large piece of paper. Sir, I think I have it.
A piece of paper, yes, I
And
see
he
it.
throws this huge plan
Ah,
down.
very daring.
Sounds complicated.
And
Tell me who to bonk.
he lays it over.
Bing.
And it kind of goes over all of the food and the everything. And he said,
Yeah, I wasn't hungry
it's
anyway.
going to be highly unpalatable, but this might work.
Is that a pun?
Wait, is that because he's just shot paper all over the food
Very
and
good,
the food's
very good, yes.
unpalatable?
Ha! I like that.
And you
And-
didn't answer the question.
I
Was it
said,
unpalatable to the food because of
Yes, that's why he said, ha, very good, because he said it first.
I said, is that a pun?
Yes, I get that, but was he saying unpalatable to the plan or the
No,
food?
no.
Both.
Right,
That's why it was a pun.
right.
It worked both ways.
Okay. An innuendo.
So, this map shows the natural sandstone inlets and outlets along the coast, and how the sandstone that Astan itself is built on
Mm-hmm.
is eroded underground
I've just realised what you were going to say.
We're going
With-
underground through tunnels.
with natural groundwater.
You're saying we're going through the sewage tunnel.
So we've got to go.
You know, if Bobbo goes, the sewers, and Hafalio goes, sort of.
The drainage.
Storm drains.
You see, the way they've worked the sewer system here is actually quite clever. What they've done is, whenever they've needed to, they've dug down until they find one of the parts of the natural cavern.
Mm-hmm.
Then they just leave it. Everything eventually just washes down, eventually makes its way out to sea. By the time it's got there, it's been churned enough that it effectively is cleaned, whatever term you want to use. So the sewage tends to go slightly to the north and out to the point on the coast, straight kind of to the northeast of Astan, of where we are. We've been mapping these because why wouldn't you want to know the advantages and disadvantages in a neighbouring nation? It's the sort of thing we all do to each other. But anyway, we know the city's sewer system is linked up to it. We found a way back.
Back.
We can link the two together.
So we're travelling with it.
We know that the sewage system flows out to sea.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody has ever really properly mapped it back and worked out a route. We have a rough route. We also have an easy way of working out how you can get out as well. We know that the vast majority, the largest flow, comes out just to the north of the little peninsula that sticks out. If the Sinastra sails to there,
They're going to be
Just
watching that
sl-
ship, though, surely.
they'll be watching the ship, but they won't see anybody getting on it. The ship slowly sails. We get it to set off a few hours or so after you've got it gone down. We've worked out that the baths here, and we have an extensive baths network. It's one of the things we do in Athenora. We like to relax in baths. We have a large bathing area, and we believe if we can drain one, we can break down properly into there. Then we can slowly drain the rest. As we slowly drain them, the water will continually flow. You can follow where that flow is going.
Gotcha.
That should take you out to the peninsula.
So follow the water.
Oh,
My question.
you can all swim, can't you?
Yes.
I don't know. It doesn't say if my character can swim.
I can swim.
Well, unless in your background you decide that they can't swim, they can swim.
Fine. My question is this.
Sink like a rock. Ah!
My question
I
is
can
this.
swim like a rock. Damn it. Yes.
If your man was saying that these people that they pay to watch them do their biddings could be anyone and everyone, and you've got no way of knowing who they are. How do you know someone in your payroll isn't one?
More than likely they are.
And that we might
Ultimately,
not do all this and get onto the boat, which they will not see anyone boarding, but somebody on that boat could be under their payroll and yours, getting double the money and planning to attack us.
you're right.
There is no.
I don't know.
But it's better than nothing.
It's at some point amongst this, you're going to have to take a risk.
We've took lots of them so far.
I think your plan seems like a reason.
It's going to be safer doing this than it is going to out on the street.
Yes.
Now, you could go out on the streets. You could take some of camels. You can try
Have
racing
you-
them to the dock, try and get onto a ship,
Camels.
and
bleh.
try and escape on the ship
That's how
before
we
any of
get
them
on
can
board.
attack you back.
Camels are going
Have-
on water.
Unlikely it's going to succeed.
Have
Make you a camel.
have you heard anything about
Good luck.
the?
Give you the hump.
Have you heard anything about what the rule is if they see us?
Shoot on sight.
If any of them see you, I believe someone will make something up, or may have already made something up,
Probably.
and people will start swarming towards you to attack you and arrest you for some
Trumped up
rubbish
charge.
charge.
Mhm.
Okay.
Any excuse. And of course, whatever happens, even if you decide that you're going to surrender peacefully, you clearly resisted and you were unfortunately injured
Badly.
fatally.
So maybe
To be fair, I'm starting to wonder if, having harboured you, the same might occur to me, although that would be a lot more risky for him to try and pull that one off.
well,
They might occur
As an
to you.
ambassador.
I did say
he's
there
Do
going
you
was
to
mean the whole trumped up charges?
Yes, he's going to be
Right.
rather angry that I'm helping you.
Well,
He can't exactly do a lot about it,
There's a simple way of.
but
fixing
I
that.
think my time as an ambassador here may be coming to an end.
There's a
because of
simple
this.
way of fixing that. We held you hostage.
Possibly.
However, some of the guards. and
Would you be
townspeople
willing for me
already-
to say this?
Yes, we're already criminals here.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do that's going to make our reputation any better.
However,
There's always a however.
And if you really need to convince
well,
me,
there
I'll
was guards
hit
and
you.
that outside, and when he was literally standing there
Yeah,
going, "Come on."
But see now they're gonna. Would they have even noticed, or would they have been too embroiled in trying to get the kobold
Okay.
that was sitting there going?
Yeah.
I guess as long as we can convince them, I could say
Forward planning.
that we thought you were just being attacked. We called you in to stop the fighting,
And we
Plausible
ambushed
deniability.
you.
and
The
then you
kitty
attacked
sat on
us.
you. The kitty sat on you.
I can
Yes.
make a very
Yeah, yeah,
persuasive
yeah.
argument for the
The
reason
big
why.
green cat sat on them. Mhm.
Yes.
That might work. Very well
Would you
done.
like me to hit you with my mace to make it
I would
convincing?
rather
No!
not. No.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, just say the big green kitty sat on them and wouldn't move until you guys got what you wanted.
And of course, they won't question us very well.
Because I sat
it
on
would
someone in
appear
the
very
square.
rude and impolitic
Perfect.
to do
Russ,
so.
if
So
you
Maybe.
go on, you say what you were going to say first, because it might counteract what I was going to say.
Maybe. Maybe you should give us a bit of gold and everything, so it looks more like a mugging sort of. You know, we've taken what we wanted, now we're gone again.
Good try.
I like you. You're a cheeky one, aren't you?
Jiggy jabby.
To be fair, actually, we do have some spare gold in the coffers. It's not like we're poor here.
Spare gold.
I've got lots of gold.
Aphaliel,
How much you gold?
they're doing us a favour. They're taking a lot of risk. let's get them something. And Fabio goes, yeah, no problem.
Something purple?
And he wanders off.
Something purple?
Dunno.
I was going to say, what I was going to say was,
like,
because me and Dan both spoke up at the same time, was that you could say, blame it on the big green cat, because they seen the big green cat go in there, and you could say that the cat sat on you until them guys got what they wanted, because they wouldn't disbelieve you, because I sat on someone in the square.
or you could just try to eat.
I think being attacked or sat on, I believe the attacked might go down more.
Yeah, but they might have thought I was attacking them anyway.
But if we say all of you attacked us, including a tigrin,
Yeah, blame the green cat, though.
You just want to be.
we can.
I just want
I
to
could
be.
potentially do it.
If you need something, some evidence to prove to the contrary.
They won't question us.
Meow.
They will ask what happened. We can give an excuse. They daren't then interrogate us.
I
Fair
could
enough.
change back into the cat and shake some
So we
green
can
fur
do that
on you.
sort of thing. Now,
So essentially, murder is not on their cards.
In theory.
not for me.
I mean, for us.
No,
Oh, no,
it
they
would be
would-
Oh,
good.
they
want to
they
kill
most
us.
likely will want
They
to
might,
kill you.
if we're captured,
They want to kill us, but they won't kill us.
They
Oh,
will. They probably will.
if they can get hold of you, they will. It's just unfortunate that you've resisted arrest. If you know what I mean.
They've resisted arrest and they murdered us while we were resisting. That's
Yeah,
what
but
it
that
is.
would mean that they would still need to come close enough to us to make sure that it's us.
Yeah, but they will be trying.
Unless they have the
Their
true
people will
sight.
know. They don't have to get that close.
If they got true sight, they wouldn't need to either.
Yeah, but that's once again only magic.
Mm.
Right. So when are we going? When is this plan being put into motion?
It's on you. It's already in motion. We're
I
already
will,
halfway down the drain.
I will have Hafalio get the work started.
Perfect. How long
When
will
he
this
comes
take?
back, and on key, he comes running back in. Would this be enough, sir? And he's carrying quite a heavy sack.
I'll take it.
It's,
No,
No,
you won't. I'm
no,
taking this one.
I'm taking it.
I'm taking this
No,
one.
you don't share it.
I have the golden kit we need.
he drops it down.
Sleight of hand.
I think Elzana should take it because she never gets given the
Well,
24.
none of you have been given it yet.
27.
I will add my guidance to it.
Are you guys
28.
really acting this greedy right in front of the ambassador?
There you
No,
are.
no,
He's
no.
about to give you a gift.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
it might be purple.
No, he gives you
I can
a
persuade you.
bag that's got some gold and gems in.
And purple?
I'm going to say it's probably about 400 golds worth.
Perfect.
in
Oh,
it.
between
In
us or
total,
So
or
4 each.
four,
Ah, okay.
4 gold
Sorry,
each.
100 each. 100 each.
Yeah.
100
So
gold
400 divided by 4, yeah.
Very well.
each.
May this may it go somewhere to helping you on your endeavours.
Very kind of you, sir.
Effectively,
Right.
thanks in advance
Of course.
from myself.
What the?
Very kind.
My pencil melted on my rubber.
Oh no.
Lovely. Anyway, you're all discussing during the day various different ideas and things.
Sure.
You've obviously already got your kit ready, and
Don't
you
forget
guys
to
are
hold
ready
your
to
breath
go.
when you're still.
The pencil John gave us.
You guys are all ready to go at a minute's notice when you need to.
I'm still
And
trying to-
eventually, Athaliel comes in
Who is
Um,
sticky?
and basically say, "We've drained one of them,
follow the water.
and we've smashed down through the drainage, broken the pipes out, and we've effectively made a well
Yep.
down into the sewer. I'm afraid it smells rather pungent.
Understandable.
But if you can stand that, then
Right.
effectively, whenever you go, we will have the Sinastra set off in, say, 3 hours. You have 3 hours effectively to make it to the coast.
Fair enough.
Um,
Get out of Dodge.
it's about 2 miles to that peninsula part.
We can do it if we try.
You to get there. You've got 2 miles through caves in 3 hours. It's doable because you're following the flow of the water.
so in about 3
A
hours.
boot.
A
It's
boot.
gone Canadian.
Oh no, right?
In about 3 hours.
It's going to start going.
You forgot A in the
Hey.
end, and a boot 3
Eh?
hours A.
Hey.
In about 3 hours, you're going to have to go and report us.
Yes. Well, they'll go report straight away, because otherwise it'll look like they've waited.
No.
We're holding them hostage right now.
Essentially, what they will need to do is essentially get some rope, tie a knot in the rope, and then cut through the rope. Then, 3 hours later, go and report it. They can say that they were tied up, and then
Yes, we have the rope.
giving us the time.
Let's have you tie us up. We will then find a way of getting out.
Perfect. We will do that. Who's the best?
If we have to, we'll just call until.
I'm really good at tying ropes. Anyone else?
What does tying ropes come under?
Dexterity, probably.
We'll probably use sleight of hand for it, so you'll be fine. I'm
Sleight
not
of
even going to have you roll for it because it's
Wait.
6.
You can effectively do what we used to refer to as taking a 10. You can just take long enough concentrate and just get max, or just an average.
My
roll.
sleight of hand is +5.
Mine's 11.
Plus 4.
Yeah, but +5 for a druid is
So-
pretty good.
Eventually, you are. This is probably early afternoon. Valiel has come back. He's told you that this has all been smashed down. You've been given provisions. They've been wrapped and sealed so that they don't get spoiled whilst you're down there. They see that you've got a bag of holding and advise that you put as much of your stuff as you possibly can into there. So all your nice new clothing that you've got, they've cleaned all your other stuff for you. Your new clothing has all gone in there, your foodstuffs, spare weaponry, bed rolls, the lot. So you are literally armour, weapons, bag of holding, and that's it.
Mm.
Do I still
And
have a holding, do you?
You are led down
Yeah, Bobbo
various
has it.
corridors, and you realise that if you go back to the main entrance, so you're kind of taken past there and down a different route, this takes you through what looks like a well-worn and well-trodden path. And it's obvious that the ambassador entertains those of influence in the city at times, whether they be wealthy merchants or sort of people with political power to try and gain information and things like that. Okay. And by doing so, what he kind of does is he bribes them with luxurious foods and a good time in the baths. And you basically get there and you see this is a corridor with changing rooms, and then there is one large pool, and then lots of little rooms off the side.
Communal bath and private bath.
And it's kind of like you realise this is almost like a public baths, but with the traditional Roman style public baths, really. And
we all know what the Romans
it's
did
warm.
other than the bath.
It's very warm.
Roads!
However, as you start to arrive, one of the doors is opened up, and he says, Halfaliel goes, it's the one on the far. What the hell are they?
Hello, what?
And out of the far room that he was just pointing towards,
Zombies.
out come a kind of load of 4-footish rat folk.
Yeah.
Turds.
No, they're not turds. They're rat folks.
Rats.
They come out and go, "You invade us! You invade us!"
For the Horned Rat King.
And a couple come running around the side of the pool. A couple actually dive in the pool and start swimming straight towards you.
Damn, they're angry.
And with that,
Go to the map.
let's have a new map.
New map.
The Ambassador's Baths.
Warzone 562.
And
Anderloss is lock.
Oh,
Mission: escape the bath.
oh! It looks like it might be loading on this side
Oh.
and that side.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. That's a lot of rats.
Yep, you've got them.
Excuse me, Adrian. Why are there so many rats?
Well, you've got a map. I don't.
Why is there so many rats? Cool.
There's three per character.
Too
There
many
you go.
rats.
I've now got it. So as you can see on these maps, these areas that are the watery blue are water. You have paths around each one. You have just come in this way, and you've kind of Nathaliel has stepped back. You guys have stepped forward because you're the warriors. He's not.
Well, stay
Now,
behind us.
two of these rats, this one and this one, have just jumped into the water and are now swimming towards you. The rest are kind of still spilling out of this room, which you can clearly see on the map. They've drained the water and smashed a hole.
If not.
Can I ask you a question very quickly?
You can indeed.
Are these what?
Who's that?
Are these doors here? Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Back up. 2 in that way. 2 in that way. Block the doors. Go.
What? Where? What? Oh, right. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
You're going to run away?
I'm not running away. I'm just going to let them come to us.
You make a very valid point.
Those doors are locked.
Right.
The DM says they're locked.
Here,
Yep.
you've got Sylvain and Hafaliel.
Yeah, we're going to take them.
They're just going to get them, and they're kind of...
Oh, they're pushing us forward, are
Yeah.
they? Okay.
Oh, I see.
I see.
Cowards.
And then they shut the door behind us, right?
Elves for you.
Oh, I see.
No, they're not shutting the door, but they're kind of...
They're cowering.
You ain't going to take long to wipe this lot out. Trust me. They're 4 foot rat folk.
We've got
You
this.
And Anderloss is scared of dying. He was telling me last night.
What? That was in private conversation, Bobbo.
He's scared of meteors. He's a dinosaur
I'm
around.
not scared of meteors.
Right. Initiative.
Yes, let us have initiative.
90.
Right. So, Mr. Bobbo, what is yours?
16 for boy.
Okay. Anderloss.
That would be a 19.
19.
19.
Elzana.
Hang on. 21.
Ooh,
I think, if my maths is right.
he is doing math.
Yeah, my brain don't do that so well.
Now, there's a Pathfinder podcast I listen to, where they take the mickey out of one of the players because for the life of her, she can't do maths.
Yeah,
She'll say a number and then they'll say, "Are you sure it's that? Add it up in front of us," and jokes like that. And then as she's trying to work it out, the person who's running the live stream and doing the recording and everything, they go and play a bit of music over the top. Just like, oh no, Cygnus doing math.
yeah.
so mean.
I keep getting asked if I've got
So
this
mean.
calculator, but I don't know what it is, so I don't know if I have it.
It's where
You can't
it's
add
dyslexia
numbers.
for numbers.
I have it on letters and numbers.
Possibly both then.
Mm.
So,
Snugs.
Wolf.
Svolf. Oh dear.
that's
That was
not
bad.
bad.
Wait, I thought you threw 21 like me.
No, that was Bobbo.
And
Through 16 with Bobbo.
I will have all the rats go together, and they are going to go on.
So,
15.
No, they're going last.
You got 2.
I rolled a 7. Okay. Elzana.
Yes. Wait, how am I first? He got 20, one of his got
No,
20.
I got
You're the highest.
16 and 12.
16, 12.
Oh, 16 before, after you
You
added?
got 21.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you said 21 for some
Quickly,
reason.
Elzana.
Wait,
Thunderbolt the
wait.
entire group.
There's
Unfortunately,
water
the
there,
ceiling is only about 7 foot high.
Done it.
and there's water.
Ah,
Oh, that would be fun.
lightning
No.
strikes the wall.
I did that and a load of fish rose to the water.
What's that entrapment thing? Is it something vines or?
It's staring
I
flies.
got a few, but
In the water.
I
Drowning.
actually don't know if that would work.
They've got drainage, it's
I
fine.
think it's interesting.
entangle you're on about probably.
Yeah,
Mm.
No, it's the,
Honestly,
it's the one that spiked growth. or
you're
something
not
like
going to
Yeah, I
have
got spike
trouble.
growth and entangle. I don't know which one's which, but
Take a
I
little
was
beating, you'll be
gonna.
We'll be fine.
How far are we from them?
fine.
5, 10,
5,
15,
10.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. About 40 foot.
40 foot.
Oh
Yeah.
my lord.
And
That
you
is
can
a
move.
That is a big
I know,
bar.
I'm just working out the range
Give
of
me that.
things.
It's only about 4 foot deep. Most of them, are, they're none of them go too deep, but they are.
I could drown in
I
that.
did debate doing
You
conjure
could,
animals,
yeah.
but I don't
I
know
could
how
struggle.
helpful that would be in this situation.
Don't know.
I'd just
Depends
go
if you
down and
can
hit
conjure a
them.
shark.
Well, I think a
Everybody in
shark
the water.
would drown in that
Where am I on the map?
water.
Sorry, it's gonna quickly borrow that.
I'll
Mhm.
just
Thank you, Lord.
walk up to them about whatever the distance from them the moonstick thing is.
Right, how far can you walk?
My total speed is 30 foot.
So 5.
Essentially,
10,
I say-
15,
I say
20, 25,
you-
30.
You
Yeah.
and Anderloss just go straight for them.
Yeah, but you got to go around the things
No, you
apparently.
haven't. You can go in the
Well,
water.
that's the way he's just
You
moved
can
me.
go in the water if you want, but you can't fight in water.
Well,
Why
there you
can't
You're
go.
not an aquatic creature.
I'm a fairbog with
She's
wild
what,
shape.
7 foot tall?
Yeah.
That's 3 foot above
Seven
the
and a
water.
half. 7.5. Don't forget the half.
Down.
Get him, boys!
Wait, how tall did
Yeah,
you?
you a Liverpool fan or something?
Oh.
He is.
Not
Wait.
today.
Wait, how tall did you say this place was?
Well, the
The wall
ceiling
was
is
about-
probably only about 7 foot, so you probably are.
Yeah,
brushing
I'm
your-
like this width by
Yeah.
half a foot.
Yeah. So yes, in theory, you could jump in the water, but
I am playing Shogun.
unless you actually have a swim speed,
I
your
don't
movement
have a
is going
swim
to be
speed.
halved in water.
I'm hunched
Can
over.
I reach any of those rats with my moonstick to just go like
You're more
and
than
swipe
7 foot.
them?
Yeah.
I didn't realise you were taller than Elzana.
Can I, with the moonstick, just go like I'm playing golf?
Well, you've done your movement.
Yeah?
As your main action, you can either move again and just block their path, or you can then hold an action to attack one as soon as it comes in range.
So I can't reach it from there.
Not from where you are.
What about if I use the spell now that I've moved? I have got some that have got range, I just don't know what's the best one to use.
I mean, any of them will be
How
fine.
far from them am I
Well,
now?
now 5, 10. Well, they're 15 foot from you.
I never realised you were so tall.
That would only just
Oh,
reach
your
them,
knee.
possibly. If something's but 15-foot cube, would that reach them?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'll do Thunder Wave, because that won't reach the others, will it?
Thunderwave will work. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that one then. What do I
That's
need
a
to...
15 foot cube from you, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. And it's instantaneous, so that means I don't roll?
So the
Does that what that
15
means?
foot cube from you will only get one of them, but it will get them.
Yeah. Do I have to roll for this because I can't read it and I haven't got my make things bigger thing?
What is it called?
Thunder Wave.
Thunderwave.
Does that cause a tidal wave?
It does a lot of noise.
I doubt it.
Oh, is that a bad thing?
It does noise
It's
within
not
a
going to create a
300
tidal wave
foot
in a
cube.
swimming pool.
No, the
No.
lot of
Dance
noise
silly.
bit.
No, I'm saying the noise does everything within 300 feet will hear it.
Everybody will hear it, but it will work towards.
So
that
don't do
either
it.
You've attacked him.
It depends if there's guards nearby. If you do it and guards here, they'll
Okay,
come
let me
rush.
check something else then.
Guards in this place, no, and the guards of the city aren't allowed in this building.
Okay.
So it's okay to use it. It's not
Yeah.
going to pull them in. Okay.
Uh,
And then I think the damage is D12s or D8s. I forget which.
I'm just trying to work out why this is not working for me.
What are you trying to do?
There we go.
What?
Yay!
I don't know what I'm looking
Sorry, I was
for.
just
I
trying to bring
can't
up
see
the details
anything.
of Thunderwave.
Oh.
Right, so a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 foot away from you.
Oof.
On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. So,
Okay.
So Constitution save will be your spell save DC.
Yeah, which is... Let me find it.
And so it's only this one rat,
Yeah.
but he needs to make a con save. He only gets a +1. So 7.
No.
So he's going to take damage.
Yeah, 8 plus 6. That's the 2d8.
14.
And push 10 feet away.
So he's taking 14 damage. That was... Which one is that? That's number 1.
He might...
He's going to take 14 damage.
don't know how much life they have, so...
And it's going to shove him back. I'm going to say it's going to shove them both back 5 foot
Yeah.
rather than him 10 foot because he can't.
Will
do
it damage the other one in shoving it
No,
back?
it's just pushed it. That's
Worth an ask.
How big are these creatures?
that 4 foot.
Oh, they're
They're
like
hot-
little
they're
doggies.
Halfling size.
Oh, no, I was
Same
just
size
checking.
as you.
I was just checking.
You can wrestle them.
You can.
I can't
Well,
move
you
in
could
and out
just
of
shoot
them
them.
though.
Anderloss.
Perfect. It's my turn, yes?
Yes.
Perfect.
So 14
which-
damage doesn't kill one.
I'm going to go after the Estanian rat folk at the very front in the water.
This one.
This one here, yes.
Okay.
So
This,
you are going to go one
this guy.
in.
No, I'm just going to stay where I am.
Are you going to stay where you are?
Perfect. I'm going to firebolt his face.
Go for it. You're going to firebolt the one in the water.
Yes. Because I'm a genius.
Okay. It's a shame you haven't got fireball.
No, firebolt.
Fireball would work quite well here.
Fireball would be, but I don't
Although I'm
know.
not, with the fumes coming out of the sewers, I'm not sure it'd be a great.
Gaseous boom.
Like, boom!
Boom.
Half the city is razed to the ground.
But that will be a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that misses.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. just
Roll for damage anyway. Let's see. what
just
you
in
got.
case, you know.
Go on then.
17.
17 damage.
Yes.
Ouch. And that was on.
Whatever
Which
that
one
one
is
is.
that one? That's number 6.
Still alive?
17 yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah, perfect. I'll shoot him with my hand crossbow.
So was it 17 or 13 then?
17.
Yeah, I did get that right.
Does a 19 hit him?
Yes.
Perfect. He takes 6.
And you see blood pouring out of his mouth.
Oh, perfect.
Then we go to Bobbo.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can go diagonally.
Well, I can't go diagonally there, can I?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bonus action dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
And then stabs number 1, is it? Yeah, number 1.
16.
That doesn't hit.
Really?
Wow.
Okay.
I'm afraid.
Would I be able to move? I was never.
Oh yeah, you can move if you want.
Sorry, thank you. Just gonna move.
No, that doesn't hit, unfortunately. What I was going to say to you is I'd let you have sneak attack damage because they're surprised.
Okay.
Because
But
they have
didn't
their
hit
turn,
anyway.
but you didn't hit, so it made no difference.
Seven.
And then snug 'em.
Very nice,
You're going to what? Run around the other
I
way?
have to go around the other way.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
You do diagonal again.
20. It's 15.
You get an extra square.
20.
Yeah.
25. 30, 35. 40.
You walk one more
Can he
square,
bone-
you can go diagonally.
I did that.
Okay.
Can he bonus action dash?
Yeah, you can. He's a monk. He can spend a key point to dash.
Yeah, sure. We'll spend a key points dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6.
Yeah. Oh, there's dash another 30.
Now you've got your main action attack if you want.
Don't think he can do a flurry of blows though, because he's
No,
just a
he
key
used-
point, doesn't he?
17.
That doesn't hit either.
Yeah, so you get 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, of course I do.
Pardon me.
22.
That is. You're going for number 8 there.
8 points of damage.
Yep, no problem. Okay. Lovely. Their turn.
Here we go.
Right. 5, 10, 15. He's going to jump out.
Rah!
there. Nah.
Do they have aquatic abilities?
They do.
Makes sense. They're in the sewers.
They have a walk. They have walk, climb, and swim all the same.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I was just curious, that's all.
Makes sense.
Um,
Stuff. Here we go.
jump into there.
They really don't like Bobbo and Snoggum, do they?
Oh, you went
Well,
full.
you've kind of gone for them.
Rat,
Uh,
rat. Stab, stab.
Yeah, that's roughly what they'll do. So we'll do Snuggum first. Number 6 gets advantage, actually, doesn't he?
I wonder
now,
if they've got.
They get 2 attacks each. That would be a 7 and an
Where's my mic wobbling?
no. That'd be an 8 and a 9 to hit.
No.
No, that was actually one. That was one of them. Sorry, the 9. Second attack, because you've got advantage. Second attack will be 24.
That hits.
So Snuggum takes 9 points of damage. I'll then do number 8, because that way I'll get the advantage ones out of the way. He's 23. And he will take 8 points from that. Then second. 24.
Hits.
And another 8 Number 7 is now going to do 2 attacks. That will be a 10 and a 9.
Misses.
And 11. Is that 11? Yeah, 11. Gets a 9 and a 17.
Beats it.
Cool. 6 points. Pardon me. Then we go up to Bobbo. You have number 1 is going to get advantage. So its first roll, that will be 23.
That hits.
And you take 10 points from that one. The second attack, you get a 21.
Hits.
6. Then we'll do number 3, who also has advantage. That's only going to be 17.
Beats it. Beats it.
Yeah, higher.
I always
7.
think he's higher than that too.
And then his that one's a crit.
Where's Anderloss?
Do you want to
Go
look or
under
just
the
accept it?
No, I'll accept it.
Okay, so I rolled a 1. So that's 2 plus 5, 7. Then number 5 makes 2 attacks against you. That will be at 9 and a 23.
23 hits.
So that is 8.
Yeah, 2 attacks.
And
I don't see your orc. Oh.
then number 4 does a 15
Mm-mm.
and a 22.
22 hits.
And that's another 9 points. And that's them all done.
Right, start killing rats. Let's splatter.
Elzana.
Well, I thought that thunderclap or whatever the hell it was called was going to kill a rat. But
Oh, it did damage.
He didn't kill it though.
Didn't
I mean,
kill it,
they
but it
got
did
some
damage.
good health.
How much?
My
Hang on.
glasses.
How much damage did you do with Thunderwave?
14.
I did 17.
Oh, and then I didn't hit, did I? No.
I did 17 with mine. It's not great.
There's a couple that are badly hit.
I'll be glad when I get my new glasses because I don't know what you've written, but I can read that as rotten fat folk.
Astarian rat folk.
It's
Astan.
Astan
Oh,
rat
Astan.
folk.
Oh, it's all.
That's
Are
all.
you just moving in and hitting?
You don't need
with
to know.
sickle,
You just
or-
need to know I'm going to hit that one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move in a bit. Enough that I can swipe it with the moonsicle, but not so near to it that it could just bite me.
So your moonsicle,
Moonsicle.
it's a cool weapon in that it boosts your
Healing.
healing.
And it's got a
However-
+5 to the attack roll, whereas my others
Doesn't
only have
do much
+4.
damage.
Okay, but do the +4s do a lot more damage?
1d4 and bludgeoning, or 2 bludgeoning on the d4s, whereas the thingy is 1d4 +3.
Okay, yeah, fair enough then. Just do
So
the...
that's why.
What I
Fair enough.
suggest then is you dive into the water here and come in here.
Wouldn't he have got an attack?
Well, if you
Right.
move just up to number 3, you're going to get advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if she kills number 3, then I've got advantage on no one. If she comes down
But she
to
can
here,
still, but she can still then move closer and then do
Yeah.
attack for. Mind you, you
So-
only get 1 attack anyway, so
Yeah.
you may as well kill one.
Yeah, I'm
and get rid
gonna.
of the advantage
okay,
against Bobbo.
move there, do the advantage.
I've got advantage.
Yeah, and
Okay,
if
so I
you
need 2
kill it,
dice.
you can then take its place and stop it, any of them getting advantage on you. Which, from what I've just seen, is actually
So-
quite a big thing. That worked out quite well.
That would be 25 to hit with the advantage because one was a nat 20 and I have a +5. And
So
then
nat 20,
Yeah.
So you
With
double
a
your
plus
dice
5.
roll.
for it.
I always forget to double my damage.
Well, you double
Double
your
your dice roll.
This one. So I throw 2 or just throw 1 and double it?
Just roll it and double it. That's what I normally do.
8.
Nice. And
Plus
then-
3.
Is that 8 doubles? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's a
8 then.
d4.
Okay.
So it's 8 plus 3, yeah?
Yeah.
So that's 11 damage on that one.
Yeah.
You haven't
Look.
killed it, but
Yeah, but I was trying to do this with it. Would it at least have threw it?
it's looking bad.
Would it have gone like that and the rat gone, wee?
No.
Mm.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that.
I need to play golf with it.
It's the same as when someone says, I'm going to, I'm going to go for the neck and chop its head off. And you do like 4 damage, but the player's still waiting for you to say that the head rolls off. So, no, you only did 4 damage.
That's not enough.
You
Why-
didn't cut all the way through its entire
Why do they
neck.
not go for that big, massive nerve that goes...
Yeah, it's just That's not how it works.
You can say where you want to try and hit it, but if you kill it or not is a different
If you
matter.
get a crit, I might allow you it. If it sounds cool at the time.
I had a
It works
crit
for the
there,
narrative,
so
but
I
otherwise,
wait.
no.
I had a crit there,
Yeah,
so,
but you didn't do enough damage.
Was enough damage to kill it.
You didn't do enough to kill
I
it, so
couldn't-
it wouldn't have been. You've gone for something, but it's moved. What you've got to
Oh.
bear in mind is the armor class is a mix of
What you're wearing and deck.
physical toughness,
Yeah, I know that, but
what they're wearing, and how well they can move out of the way.
Yeah, but
So it doesn't matter what you aim for. If they move,
yeah, but you said that if you get a crit, I might allow you to say what you're
Yeah.
doing. So
If
that's
you
why I
if,
said.
if you
Also
also
kill
kill it.
Yeah, but so I was just saying, if you're saying that, and then you was gonna allow me, I was gonna say I played golf with the little shit.
yeah, but that was a might.
Hmm.
It moved.
Right,
Why don't you play golf?
Anyway, next.
So that's Elzana's turn. Anderloss.
Yeah.
Which one looks like it's
Wait,
injured?
wasn't I
You
supposed to-
are. Where is Anderloss?
Right in
I'm
the
in the
corner.
corner. I'm under the initiative tracker right now.
The ones that are really injured are 1, 6, and 8. So
Yeah.
that is. Oh, hang on. I've done that wrong. haven't
And
I?
number
Sorry.
And number whatever.
That one is back on that. The
So
one
one-
you just hit.
one should be
The one you just hit was 11 damage, was it?
8 plus 3.
Yes, 11.
so 1, 6, 8, and 3
Mm-hmm.
should be damage.
1,
right?
3, 6, and 8. Yes.
Yes, the
it's
damage 2 didn't
that
I?
guy.
Thunderclap.
That guy, and that guy. Effectively, the ones that are flanking Bobbo and Snuggle.
I will take a shot then at number 8 with the crossbow.
Yeah.
In range.
Will
Yeah,
that
I'll
get
see, you can
me?
see him.
No, it's
Because the other two are in the water.
Oh.
So,
That'll be a
yeah,
19 to hit.
that hits.
Damn.
That'll be 9 damage with the crossbow.
9. Yeah.
Still alive?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a lot of damage, but they can take a
I will
decent
then
beating before they die.
firebolt the same one.
Go for it.
That will be a.
The Furball Fireball.
I
That'll
don't have
be
fireball. I
a
probably should have
21.
picked it, but I don't have it.
That'll be a 21. Yes.
I think the sky's falling
Thunderbolt and
down.
lightning.
Very, very frightening. We
Yeah.
can't stop doing that.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
Perfect. He takes 18 fire damage.
18.
Yeah.
We're doing that a
Wow.
lot.
Yes. I'm sorry, I was having trouble with maths.
No worries.
I always have trouble with
And
it.
is that
Still
your
alive?
turn? Yeah. You can move, or you stand where you are.
I've still got one more crossbow shot, but I don't want to waste it on.
Probably not going to take
You
it
don't
out.
aim at a
but
different
you're
one.
getting closer to being
I'll
taken
take
out.
it. Sure.
We could
That
find
would
it a
be
different
a
route.
18
That hits just
You're like,
for 9.
another 9.
9. I
It's,
foreshadowed
it's
that.
looking crap.
I can move.
Now?
It's kind of wobbling a bit.
I will move. I will
Still up, but it's wobbling.
I'll put myself there.
You like having control of this mouse now, don't
I do.
you? We need Dan to learn it left-handed so you guys can have it between you.
I'll put
There
myself
was a
there.
mouse left by the till the
It's-
other day at the shop, and I kept trying to scan products with it.
It's the power.
It's more the case of not actually being able to see the screen from here.
I can use a mouse left.
Well, we've got plans in motion.
Yeah, we have for that.
It's going to take a while.
Right. What are we up to?
I'm left-handed with a mouse.
You're not injured, are you, Elzana?
So that was Anderloss. Mr. Bobbo. You've got the two that are flanking you, 1 and 3. One looks slightly more damaged than the other, but not much.
We'll go for 3.
And one looks
Yeah,
like
number 3 you will get advantage on anyway, and then get your sneak attack damage because of that.
It's 19.
That hits.
Nice. All we want to do is try and focus these ones down. Get rid of the ones and work our way around. Yeah, 2 sneak attack dice? What was that?
I was going to say, you have more than that.
Yeah.
It's 5. That's 10. That's 15. That's 16. That's 21 points of damage.
Do you
21?
need some more D8? I have fun.
On this was on number 3, wasn't it?
Yep.
Another white one.
Okay.
Is it
Still
down?
up.
It's still up.
Yeah.
Jesus, how much life
He's
do rats
very
have?
tanky.
Well, they're not end of level nasties, but they take a bit of a beating before they drop.
Jesus.
I did 14 damage to one. That's a bit of a beating.
I did a lot to.
Right.
Anything else you can do?
I know, no.
There is. So you're just going to get your ass kicked.
You can
Well,
disengage.
there
can't
it
you,
is.
as a
I can
bonus?
disengage and move,
Disengage and jump on the other rat?
Yeah, you still got a space you can move for as well.
but
Can he kick the other rat out of his way?
If you disengage and move on the other side of me with Anderloss, then they won't be able to flank you.
Yeah, you can't move through 3 of you all in one go.
No, you can move diagonally.
I can move
Oh
diagonally
yeah, you
out.
jump in the pool,
Yeah.
and then you're going to be moving at half speed. So it would be 5, 15, 25. And then you'd have to climb out as well. They can climb in and out because they have a climb speed.
But you've got enough movement to get there, haven't you?
Does jumping in the pool count as like?
Can you not bonus action
It's
that?
just a move.
No, that's what
no,
the engage
it's,
is for.
Oh. I don't know then.
No, there's what is it called?
Halfling nimbleness.
No, it's something to do with essentially difficult terrain doesn't cost more or something like that.
Oh, that's monks. They don't suffer difficult terrain movement.
No,
Would that be Snuggum?
I've got it myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But then no, it's second
was-
story work. Climbing no longer costs you.
yeah. So the climb out I would let you have for free. But...
Couldn't I
simple
then
fact
go
is
to diagonal 1, diagonal up where there was Anna, and then move 2?
Because we're
That was a lot of words.
because we're medium
So
creatures.
it's,
small
yeah,
creatures.
essentially it's down there
5.
for 5. Say 15, 20, 25.
No, you would have to do 5, 15, then you could go out to this one and through.
So yeah, you
If
still
you
Okay,
come
so-
out, if you come out at Elzana, you've still got to go through 2 squares of people.
Okay, so even if I did that, and that's 5, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, I'll let you
with
do
disengage action as well.
Yeah, bonus action disengage.
that. Okay.
Okay.
That gets you out of that area.
Snug 'em.
Not good.
Out of 8 and 6, because I know you're going to ask, 8 is looking rather beaten up.
Okay, so we'll go for 8
Smack it
first
with the
of all.
stick. Just go, bad rat.
That's going to miss. That's 11.
Second attack.
That's going to hit. That's
Woohoo.
24.
11 doesn't hit.
No.
Yeah, no, these things are like AC 17 or something.
Oh, I don't know.
That is 8 points of damage.
Still alive.
Just.
Oh, flurry
Spend
of
the key
blows.
points.
I mean, flurry of blades, at least you don't have to do both at the same target. I think so, do
I
you?
think you do.
Okay. You missed both.
Happens to the best of us.
Not 9, then 11.
Yeah, okay.
I'll tell you, my roll.
Because of the time, we will do the rat folk,
And then,
and then we will call it a day for today.
Mhm.
So, 5, 10, 15,
I can't see the map.
20, 25.
But Elzana would get an opportunity attack.
And
Yeah.
Anderloss.
And I would.
So you guys want to take that so that we can clear that one off.
Is that just with 1d20 though, right?
It's a single attack.
Nat 20!
So you crit it as it jumps past
Yeah.
you. Okay, so roll your crit
I
damage.
didn't even add the plus whatever's onto
Yeah,
it.
that's fine. So just roll your
I'm
crit
going to
damage.
assume I'm using my moonstick, because I always use that.
Your moonsickle, yeah.
23.
So it's 3.
3 doubled,
So 6
plus
another
another
9.
3. Yeah.
So you've done 9 damage to it.
Yep.
23. To hit.
Yep. No, that wouldn't be 9. That'd be 11.
Annoying. Ah, the flying thing.
That's 16 bludgeoning.
That
Damn.
cost it. That cost it heavily.
Yeah, it helped because I did 9 to
So it's
it.
done that, and it is
I think
going
it
to
was
then
9.
make 2 attacks against Bobbo.
He doesn't like you, does he?
That would be a 10. He's
Because
just
it's the same
chasing you.
size
That's
as
what it
us.
is. 10 and 25.
25 hits.
So you're going to take 1 hit, and that will be 8 damage.
You know what I've been forgetting this
Uncanny dodge the whole time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I did think while you weren't.
Did you just say uncanny dodge?
No.
No, I said, you know what I've been forgetting? And then he
Yeah.
said uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so-
I'm sure you said uncanny dodge, so
Uh,
you can have that. I'll let you, because you've been forgetting it.
Well, I'm just wondering if you're bringing more round.
he's
If
probably
you're bringing more
He's
round,
going to save it
then
for later.
eight is fine. It's when you're doing like the friggin'
So
Critical
things,
hits.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
Elzana's
Elzana,
gonna
you
attack.
get an attack on number 1.
Number 1, okay.
Smack it.
Kill it!
Kill it with fire.
16?
This is
Uh,
okay.
Swing and a miss.
And he is going to go for Bobbo. 2 attacks.
Nope.
That will be 15.
I tried.
15 and 10.
I'm
They
just going
both-
to give it the middle finger.
5
five
is going to
is
come across
16,
to
right?
here and go for Anderloss.
Understandable.
Do I get another
No,
wipe?
No,
didn't.
not
No.
this time. We'll just do dice cam.
Well, it's either really bad or really good.
So it's 2 attacks, remember.
Yeah, where is it?
I thought you were
That
just...
one.
Are you rolling both at the same
Hang on.
time? Bloody hell. So what's the total?
That's 2 crits. He just
What's the
got on you.
total?
So
Does that make it a quadruple crit?
What's the
No,
no,
so-
no, I'm saying what's the
but-
total with the modifiers?
yeah, I'm just going to work it out. So
I had a dice just
No, I'm
roll
saying
off
for
the
the
table.
attacks, I can shield as a reaction, which would add 5
oh,
to my
sorry,
AC. What's the time?
26 each.
Of course, there's no
Oh,
point shielding.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Sorry,
That's fine.
I saw what you meant now.
Yeah.
Right, so the first one was 6, doubled 12 plus 5, 17.
Okay.
Yes,
Oh, then that means I threw a 17 earlier.
17.
Why does that mean
And then
you're
s-
Because I thought
The other
12
one
and
is
5 was
11.
16.
11. Sorry, 28. Ah,
Ow.
I
That
can't
was-
do
that
maths.
was- yeah, but it was a lucky set
yeah,
of rolls.
that's not bad.
It's too late now anyway, so it
This
doesn't
one
matter.
is 1, 2, jumps to there and gets to there. Number 2 is going for Elzana with 3 dice rolls.
Yeah.
It gets a 15 and a 20 on the dice, so that is going to be a 21 and a crit.
I
How?
will use...
With a 15.
The
I-
15 plus
15
6.
plus 6 is 21.
Oh.
The other one I got a
okay.
crit.
Yeah, then they
So
both
I'm not
hit.
even going to bother adding up.
Cool.
So-
I can use my reaction with that hat. So how much damage does Elzana take?
I
Are you
don't know
gonna-
yet.
Which one are you going to react on?
I'm going to react on the critical. So.
Okay, so I'll roll the crit first. That will be 6, but 11.
Cool. I will use my reaction to use my fighting style technique, which allows me to reduce the damage by a d10 plus 6.
Okay, so it would be 11.
I will reduce it by 12.
Okay, so you take no damage from that one.
Once I get my shield.
The other one, however, you take more damage, ironically. 11.
Me?
Yeah,
Okay.
Right.
you just put your sheet away, haven't you?
Yeah, no, it's right on the top there. It's fine.
Number 3 is then going to attack you.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
That will be 16 and 9.
No.
No, not 16. 19 and 9.
19 hurt.
Okay. So that's another 11.
So 22 altogether.
22 in total, yeah.
2 would be
Um,
20 plus 20.
This guy's then going to move round.
Can't get 21.
That one's just going to step there. Well, actually, no,
Oh, no,
they're
they've
just going
they
to
could
jump
get
in. They're
to-
not quite sure what to do.
They could get to someone if they go in that corner space.
Yeah, I'm deliberately trying not to reduce the amount of attacks I'm doing
Oh, fair
because
enough.
That
we're all tired.
rat that went past me, I miscalculated on, just so you know.
Now, a good thing to do now, Elzana, would be thunder wave with everyone around you.
It's
Right.
not my go.
No, I'm saying on your next turn.
I don't think
So
we're getting
number
the
8
next
is
turn.
going to get advantage
Not tonight.
against Snuggum. His best one there is a 15. His second attack, his best one there is a 23.
That hit.
So Snuggum will take another 11 points from that one. Number 6, advantage again. That will be 22. And another 11. And 23. And another 11.
Damn.
Is Snuggum down?
Oh, I don't know.
He
Nope.
said, damn.
No, good.
That's a lot of
Rat
damage.
Coat number 11. 2 attacks on him. Gets a 19 and a 20 on the dice rolls.
Yep, they're
Yeah.
okay.
So they're both going to be hits.
I did.
So that will be 8. And the crit will be... shit. The crit will be 17. 8
Yeah.
and 17, 25. Is he down now?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Who's down?
Snug 'em.
I tried to turn him round for you, but
It
He
doesn't work.
doesn't know how to. You don't know how to do it. It won't let you.
No, I don't think you've got access to that menu.
We cannot pivot him.
Yeah, I did put one to dying.
If
Oh,
on our next go, I did do the thunder finger. Get you two as well.
so they won't
That's
bother
fine.
attacking.
Is it a dex save?
It was that one that attacked.
Yeah.
This one is now going to start swimming over.
Do it. I'll be fine.
And
He'll take no damage and I can take no damage.
actually, no, I will have him go for it. Elzana.
Okay.
12 and 10. There you go. And with that, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm frazzled now.
yes, I am.
I'm feeling it.
What do we do about the one where I miscalculated on the attack of opportunity of the one that was attacking
Yeah,
Bobbo?
We'll
That's
skip
what I
past
thought.
it and just go back to it.
That's what I thought. I wasn't sure what the ruling was on that.
If you realise at the time,
Yeah, it was
Go
only when
back.
you
It's-
said
End your turn.
so many dice rolls upon since we can't
it was
remember.
only after you said 12 plus 5, and then they said 17, and I calculated 12 and 5 to be 16.
Mm.
That's all it is.
Or 17 still wouldn't have hit. So it wouldn't
Would
have
it not? Oh, okay then. I just
Well, they
wasn't
have
sure.
18 AC.
So, hope you've enjoyed that.
That was fun.
Lots of rat creatures.
Dying characters.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. Oh, you won't struggle with these at all.
You have cheese? I like nuts.
It's just the amount of dice they're rolling. You know?
Yeah, that's all
They
it
get
is.
to attack.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And obviously, having people run round you immediately got surrounded. And so they got advantage.
That's why I hugged the
That's not
corner.
helping. Yeah.
It's a gaming move.
Yeah. So everybody, we will pack up now,
Yeah.
and we will see you again next week, Tuesday,
And I'll see you Wednesday.
for.
Hopefully, who killed the director?
Okay.
Hopefully, what's it going to be if it's not that one?
But I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
It'll be
Yeah.
something.
Can we do the murder mystery thing?
That requires a lot more planning.
Oh.
But it shows we've got stuff in the making.
Yeah, we do have a load of
quite a few
ideas.
shows.
Yeah, we have some.
We now know we do have a date now for when we are going to be starting Star Trek Adventures.
Mm.
Tuesday the 17th.
Wait, we're doing Star Trek?
Yeah.
Funny enough.
Someone give it away, remember?
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you.
Though I do have a Star Trek
Adrian.
I think it was the person who sat there and went,
Yeah, it was.
It was
Is
Adrian with his tea.
Reese part of the Star
I don't know what
Trek
you mean.
thing?
Oh, maybe. We'll see.
Because you'll need a Star Trek uniform if you are.
I have a Star Trek t-shirt. That'll do me.
Oh, there you go.
yes,
You can
there
show off
you
your
go.
mug now.
As you know now, we are getting
Adrian,
t-shirts. Oh,
you can show your
I'm
mug
showing
now.
the mug off.
Yeah.
No, we are trying to get all dressed up as well. We're going to try and go.
We've got all
Even
the hours
more
yet,
quite-
I
haven't
won't be
we?
here regularly, but occasionally I might pop in. So.
I might
Could-
need NPCs now
could
and again.
Could you have him like with DS9, you had the space station where people would come in and come out. Could you maybe dock at different planets and things? And
We can make him Cassidy Yates.
More!
Yes.
Morn.
I
Yeah.
was wanting to be Q, but there you go. Q pops in and pops out. Oh,
That's
Yeah.
true. He
I
could
mean,
be
Morn would be
cute.
funny for you.
okay.
Morn is
It's been a long time since I've seen it. So.
He never
So-
shuts up.
Morn
yeah.
just sits there
I
going,
mean, he just he
No, he
doesn't
never
shut.
shuts up.
He never shuts up.
Okay.
He's constantly talking.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe we should give that to Danny.
Oh.
Gosh.
I would
We
like to
didn't
say
even try
though,
to have a
I have
conversation though.
I've very much enjoyed the new Star Trek show on Amazon. It's very good.
Which one's that one again?
The Lower Decks one.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lower
we
Decks
I
is
haven't
agree with
good.
started
that
watching the
one.
new one.
It's so good.
It is good, but I don't think I'm up to
More a
date
fan
with
of
it.
Prodigy.
Okay,
personally,
fair
but,
enough.
You know.
No,
I
We're
did watch
watching
all of
DS9 at the minute,
I want
aren't we?
Floppy Rock.
Picard's good. Picard's good.
It's
That's all right.
really
I didn't mind it at the
good.
beginning, but then it got better in the later parts.
Yeah.
of the
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll agree with
The
At
that.
first
beginning
one,
it's
I
slow.
liked the idea of it.
And then it was a bit slow.
It just felt a bit pulled out and a bit.
But I did sit
Oh, I
through
didn't
it.
see that one coming.
And once we got to
The
like
second
episode
one-
4 and onwards, I was like,
I
The
get
second
that
series, I kind of thought, yeah, you're twisting it a
Which
bit
is the
here.
one that...
Third one was
It was
just,
great.
it was just kind of, let's get every little idea we can possibly have that's really cool, shove it together, and just have one hell of a load of fun with it.
I enjoyed
it.
And it was brilliant.
What's the one that had the character called Michael Burnham? Because I gave up with that
Discovery.
one.
Discovery, I've
It
watched
just
all-
got so weird that I just
watched
couldn't
all of
keep up with it.
Discovery.
I've struggled with Discovery because
Yeah.
I watched it all. It was
they've fallen into the trap of
we're popular now.
they've got episodic stuff going on, but it's more storylines that go from the beginning to the end
Big
of the series.
story,
Yeah, big story.
DS9
The
style.
problem
They
with those
rushed it in the
ones,
last 2 episodes.
well, the problem is every single series.
They made Spock emo
Is-
as well.
Oh no, the entire universe is going to end. Yay, we won. Next series. Oh no, the universe is going to end.
We need to say,
Yay, we won. And it's each time it was like,
Ouroboros, it's now it's a
you're
tail.
sitting there just waiting to see how they're going to win,
Yeah.
rather than are they going to win. And
I watched all of it.
I get
like
tired
I watched
of
all
that.
Star Trek Lower Decks, but it was, I will admit, I enjoyed Star Trek Lower Decks a lot more.
It becomes a bit of a
because
grind
it
at
was more
times.
comedic and it didn't take itself so seriously, whereas
Whereas
Discovery
Have
was...
Strange New Worlds, I've been
I
really
really
enjoying
like
it.
Strange New Worlds.
Have you watched the one?
I was this
what's it
close to
called?
doing a stream in the Strange New Worlds era, but I kind of thought actually there's too much canon that
Yeah.
Too much
I could
lore
break.
there. Yeah.
it's easier to go just after DS9 Lower Decks era, so that way if I
it
mess
Legacy?
anything up, it's fine.
What's the one we've been watching? And you've got the Admiral Janeway hologram.
Prodigy.
Prodigy.
Prodigy! That one's a good one.
Yes, I like Rock.
I wanted
Anyway,
to call it
Rock's
Legacy.
huge.
It is quarter past 10,
Yeah.
so
Yes.
I think the people upstairs want to go home. But for the last time tonight, guys, go and check out tabletopdominion.com/geek initiative. Get 15% off all your dice needs except for Shiver.
Yeah.
That's
And we
powerful.
will see you again for, I'm assuming it's going to be Shiver. Hopefully,
It will be some form of Shiver.
yeah, it'll be Shiver, but we don't know which one yet. But yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully Who Killed the Director, 7 p.m. Next Tuesday, UK time. And last little personal plug, go and drive through RPG and search for Terraformers. The story's up.
Yeah, because if you watch through it, you can now have your own copy
Yeah,
of it.
you can now get a copy of it and you can play it too.
Is
And
it digital copy or can
Yeah.
It is a
not
digital
printed
copy.
out? They
Yeah,
could get.
I don't have the software to be able to use the templates to make the
Physical copies.
cover. I can do the rest of it, I just don't have the cover.
That's a
The
shame.
template's the cover. I'm still looking for a template that's in a format that I can use.
But when you get
When
to
you
that
find
way,
it.
if people get a copy of it like that, if they ever meet you at the Games
I
Expo,
would
maybe
love
you'd
to get
sign it.
I would love to be able to make physical copies.
Maybe you
I
could
would be
sign
very-
it.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
And I'm sure Dan
Just-
would get a few more as well, just to sell in store.
Absolutely.
Just as an extra little plug onto that, it is all done by our writer here, Mr. Adrian.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And all
And
of,
the artwork is done by
I was
our
about to
artist.
say the artwork
This one-
is done by our in-house artist, Jotham.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't get enough credit, but
He does.
he is really good.
He
All
did
of our
the
little
artwork
logos
there.
are
Done by him.
no,
So
that
very
way.
cool. Yes.
That one of Elzana there.
Mm-hmm.
He did that. We did all of them.
He did all the ones on the
Bobbo,
Scotch Queens
Anderloss,
as well.
Yeah, and all the
Any
other characters
artwork
we've had.
involved on the stream,
Other than the maps.
other than the maps.
Yeah.
The maps are done by Adrian. The graphics, like the logo, and that was partially done by Jotham, and then enhanced and sorted by
Yeah.
Harry.
Harry.
And then, yeah.
I don't have time to do the artwork, or else I would.
But no, go and check it out, guys. It was actually really fun playing it. So yeah, go and get it.
Yeah.
Get your core rule book for Shiver and have a game yourself.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well
Ooh.
worth it.
Was that the one where you hit the thing and it went, "Ay"? That was Terraformers, was it? Or was
No.
that something else? What was we playing when you did that?
That was the
Who
one I
knows?
did, which was one
Right,
of the
and on that
seconds.
note, thank you for coming, guys.
Right. Thank you very much, guys.
Stay
See you
safe.
next week.
Take care.
Tuesday Shiver, Wednesday TCA.
Yeah.
The Creeping Aberration.
Until that runs to a close.
See you later.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.